Welcome to another episode of Style It or Say Goodbye, the series where I take two pieces from the section of my wardrobe full of pieces that I don't know how to style or that I never wear, and I style those two pieces 3 ways each, and then decide whether or not I want to hang on to the pieces or let them go. If you're new to this series, this is episode 13, and if you want to get caught up, I'll leave the playlist up here and down below. But for today's video, I will share with you the two pieces we're going to be styling today. First is this jacket. This is from Pendleton, and it's just this like cotton spring weight jacket. I really love it. It's been in my wardrobe for, oh my God, at least 4 years. And I've worn it a handful of times, but I definitely don't reach for it as much as some of my favorite jackets, and I want to change that. I think it's a great jacket. I think it's basic. I think it's a great color. There's a lot of things I love about it, but for some reason it just gets passed over and over again. And in terms of styling this jacket, of course I want to keep things casual because that's my lifestyle and my style in general, but I do think it's okay to make things a little bit more polished just because this is already a pretty casual jacket. I would say that this is a good balance between casual and polished in terms of my style because it has very clean lines, but it's in this like very soft, more casual cotton material. So that's what I'm going to be keeping in mind when it comes to this jacket. I also want to make sure to compare whatever outfits I create with this jacket with my denim jacket. I have a denim chore coat jacket that I wear all the time. That is one of my top favorite outerwear pieces in my entire wardrobe, and that is what I reach for a lot of times in the sort of transitional periods. If I need a lightweight jacket, that is what I go to. So I just want to make sure that if I am creating an outfit with this, that this piece is the part that's most important and that I can't just switch it out for a different jacket and get an outfit that I like better. I want this jacket to be a key piece. So that is what I'm keeping in mind when it comes to styling this jacket. The other piece we're going to be styling today is this Thrifted and Other Stories dress. I have, again, had this in my wardrobe for a couple of years. I just recently started wearing it again. I wore it to a baby shower last year and I thought it looked really cute. I really loved that outfit. And I just want to create more outfits that I like that feel in line with my personal style. So the thing that makes me nervous about this is it's a very neutral print. It's a black ground with a white and blue floral. And so my go-tos are to lean into those color combinations and do, you know, my blue denim jacket, my black knee-high boots, like that's the go-to. And so I want to step out of that and see if I can create some more warmer toned outfits, some outfits that feel a little bit more in line with my personal style, but really showcase this really great dress. So with all that being said, I'm actually going to start with the jacket outfits, and I will be right back with my first attempt at outfit number 1. Okay, so here is attempt number 1, and this is actually from Index. After I posted my two-tone jeans episode of Style It or Say Goodbye, Liz from Beep World went in my closet and styled a little outfit for me using those two-tone pants. And she included this Pendleton jacket in the outfit. So I was like, it's fate. Because I had already been planning on recording this Style It or Say Goodbye with this jacket. And so I was like, well, it's perfect. I need to recreate this outfit. Like I said in that video though, I did end up decluttering the two-tone pants. So I just ended up using the other pair of cream pants that I have to try and create this outfit. And Liz is definitely onto something here. I really love how the sweater looks with this jacket. I really like how it looks with these pants. The only thing that I'm not sure about this outfit is the layer of the green button down underneath because they're very different greens. Let me take the jacket off and I'll show you guys the base outfit and I can show you guys what I mean. So the thing that's throwing me off about this are the greens of the shirt and the green of the sweater. Like the base green are very different and it feels a bit silly because there's so many greens in this sweater that having another green really shouldn't make a difference. But I feel like this is something I need to like look at in the clips because like I said, it's throwing me off in person. I feel like I really like the layering that Liz proposed here, but I think the color of my shirt is what's throwing me off a little bit. It's just making the green in the sweater feel really, really blue, and I don't know. Maybe I need to look at the clip really fast. I'm gonna take a quick clip and then just look at it, and maybe seeing it through the camera will change my opinion. Yeah, I just took a quick clip and looked it over, and I definitely think the colors are throwing me on this. So I think what I might do is look in my closet and see if it feels like there's any shirts that I could replace this green one with, and if not, I might just remove the layer altogether and just do this sweater with these pants and that jacket. Okay, so I did end up removing the button down from underneath just because I didn't have anything that I felt did what that other linen button down was doing, but I did really like that idea, so it's definitely something I'm going to keep in mind. So thank you, Liz, for that. And I ended up keeping everything else in the outfit the same. I just added a beanie. So we have my Doc Marten clog mules. These are universal thread baggy cream jeans. This is a loft belt. I have on the hand knit thrifted sweater. And then this is the Pendleton jacket we're styling, as well as a Gap beanie. So this is outfit number 1, and let's move on to outfit number 2. Okay, so here is outfit number 2, and this came together really easy. I thought that the cream skirt and this like warm jacket would look really good together. And then finding the sweater, I wanted to have something that was either printed or had a lot of texture so that it wouldn't feel so color blocky. And so I ended up going for this Free People cropped sweater. I think what I really love about it is you really get to see the details of the skirt, the seaming at the top, and then the opening up of the pleats. And I feel like all the colors really work together. And then I just finished off the look with these Fry boots. I love a chunky boot with a really soft, delicate bottom, so that's what I did here, and I really like how this came out. I can't believe I've never put this outfit together. I might even wear this to the baby shower that I'm going to this weekend, so that's how much I like it. I think it's a little bit casual for a baby shower, but what are they gonna kick me out? I'm celebrating a baby, you know? That would be horrible. So this was really quick to put together. So I'm gonna call this outfit number 2, and just to recap, we have my Fry boots. This is a secondhand skirt from the brand Moods, I believe. Free People crop sweater and Pendleton jacket. So with that, let's move on to outfit number 3. All right, so here is my first attempt at outfit number 3. And I went for my Big Bud Press trousers that I dyed this like rusty red color. Loft belt. I have on a V-neck sweater vest with a Gap t-shirt. The sweater vest is originally from the brand Sincerely Jules, but I thrifted it. Then I have on this neck bandana from the brand Dye Queen. I actually have it tied up with a little spoon ring that I have. I don't know where it's from. I've had it for a really long time. And then obviously finished off with the Pendleton jacket. And I like where this is going, but I think it's just a lot of warmth. So I want to bring in a cool color with my Big Bud Press trousers in the color Lagoon to see how that changes the outfit. Maybe I prefer that over this. Here it is with the blue pants. I think I actually prefer the like rusty red orange ones. And I think I don't need this neck scarf as part of the outfit. I think I can go with maybe some other neck detail, or maybe just leave it as the V-neck with the t-shirt underneath. And so I will come back. I might even have shoes on if I feel like the outfit is looking good. Alrighty, here is the final look for outfit number 3. I put accessories on for you guys. That is how much I love you. I took the time to layer some necklaces how I would style this in real life. So you can see like it would have felt empty without the necklaces, and I feel like it just adds something here. I didn't like the scarf, so this is what we ended up with. This is for random necklaces that I have. And then I added my Sam Edelman Elena T-strap Mary Janes. I think the darker brown just really grounds the outfit, but still allows the warm tones to feel present throughout the outfit. And so this is the final outfit for this jacket. I feel like I was able to make 3 very distinct looks, which is what I love to see. And now let's move on to the Thrifted and Other Stories mini dress. Okay, so here is outfit number 1, and I thought it'd be cute to have a little sweater over the top. I have it tucked under right now. I'm also open to trying a different sweater because I think the whites are sort of fighting each other. The white in the dress is like a pure white, and then this is a bit more of a softer white. So they're kind of not working for me. Yeah, something about this is not working, so I'm gonna pivot here and either find a new sweater that I feel like works better with the colors in the dress or try something completely new. Okay, so I switched out the sweater for this sweater vest. I know I've been using this a lot, guys, but it somehow works with everything. I don't think I've ever styled these together. It is leaning very spring at this point. There's not a lot of warmth happening in this outfit, so I would probably wear tights with this. But for the moment, I'm just going to try on these shoes and see how I feel about them, because I think tights would actually make me like this outfit less. I really don't love how black tights look on me in this time period of my personal style. So I'm gonna try these boots on, sans tights, and then if you feel like it would look better with tights, just imagine it with tights. But in the meantime, I do like where this outfit is going. I wanna try it on with the boots and see how I feel. Okay, so I put on the combat boots, the Doc Marten lace-ups. They are the 1460s. And I was on the fence, so I decided to try on my go-to with this dress, which are these tall boots. I'm trying not to like do things that I've done before, but these boots just look so good with this dress. So I did it, and I can't decide which one I like better, so you guys help me decide. What do we think? I'm still on the fence about it, so I'm going to go with the lace-up boots just because I always go for these tall boots with this dress. So I'm gonna do both shoes lace up, and I will be right back. So here is the outfit with the lace up boots switched in. This outfit feels a lot more casual than it did originally with the knee-high boots. This feels like something I could wear day to day, like maybe to run errands or go to the mall or something. I will say it would be for a spring day. I would not add tights to this. I'll tell you right now, guys. You can tell me it needs tights, but I just feel like I'm not a tights person. And I just feel like it would make me like this outfit less. So I'm just thinking that this isn't like a winter outfit. This would be for something for spring, where I'd probably put like a really heavy coat over the top, and then wherever we went would be like warm, like a restaurant, or, you know, walking around the mall or something. But I do really like this outfit, and I think it's really cute. So there's that. Maybe I should do another style it or say goodbye for this dress in like spring, like April or May, and see if it's easier or harder for me to style. But until then, let's move on to outfit number 2. I knew when I picked this dress to include in style it or say goodbye, I wanted to do like a layering outfit, something like this, where the dress is layered over pants or a skirt or another dress. And this navy dress ended up fitting the bill. I really like this. I really like it. I think this is missing something. I think it needs something. I am tempted to put that sweater vest back on again, because I think that would actually work perfectly with this outfit. But I'm gonna try a couple other things before I do that. But just so you guys know, I kept the Doc Marten boots on, mostly because I think it will work with this outfit, but also I don't feel like removing them and putting them back on 1,000 times. So until they're absolutely not working, I'm gonna leave them on. The skirt is thrifted, originally from Ralph Lauren. And I just love this. I feel like the skirt and the dress are friends in terms of volume, and I think that's adding to the fun. And I think that having another layer makes it feel more interesting. I could leave it like this probably, and that would be cute, but I do want to do something else to break this up a little bit, add like a third thing. Option 1 is that sweater vest that I just took off, which I think could definitely work here. Option 2, I have another sweater vest that's like a V-neck, but I think it's very pinky, so I don't think it's gonna work. Option 3 is like a jacket, and option 4 would be like a button down. Okay, I'm gonna try a jacket, and then I think if that doesn't work, I'm going to go for the sweater vest, even though I just used it in outfit 1. It's very versatile, okay? Don't hate me. Here it is with the jacket, and I hate it. I don't like how it looks. I think the prints are fighting with each other. I know it's gonna get a bit dark in here, but this is like a large scale plaid, and it just makes the print of the dress feel really stark. I think I'm gonna have to go with that sweater vest, guys. It hurts me because it's like I just used it, but sometimes you just gotta use the same thing twice. Here it is with my V-neck sweater vest, and it's making me feel like I'm gonna really love the mock neck side tie sweater vest better than this, because I do like what this is doing in terms of adding like a sort of cozy element and something that sort of breaks up this outfit a little bit more. But I think the V-neck is not helping the outfit at all. This feels a bit strange. I don't want to see any print up here. There's enough print throughout the rest of that outfit, so I feel like I just want the mock neck. If you guys want, I'll count this as number 1 and get rid of the other one, because the only thing that will have changed will have been adding the skirt. Maybe this is just like an evolution of outfit number 1, and now this will become number 1. So let me put that sweater vest back on and we'll chat about it. Okay guys, so I really love this outfit. I think I'm gonna replace this as outfit 1 because, like I said, it's got all of the components from outfit 1 except the addition of the skirt. So this is gonna be outfit 1, and I really love it because of the layering. I love how much volume is happening. I feel like I'm wearing a beautiful, like, voluminous dress, and I also like the layering with the sweater vest, and it just feels like it brings this outfit from like a dressy dress that maybe I'd wear to a baby shower to something that feels a bit funky and a little bit out there, and something I would wear to run errands or boop around town or have lunch with my friend. It feels like a little more goofy and fun and playful, and that is what I love in my style, is like wearing some weird stuff sometimes, and that's what makes fashion fun for me. So I'm gonna call this new outfit number 1, and let's move on to outfit number 2. So here is another sweater layered over the top of this dress. Obviously this is a much more cropped proportion, so it feels a little more hourglass shape, and I don't love this. I think with my sort of skirt sweater combos, I like for the sweater to be a bit longer. I mean, this is fine. This is a cute outfit. It just doesn't feel very in line with my personal style. I think even if I changed the boots, this wouldn't really feel like me. So I'm gonna try another piece to layer over. Okay, so here is attempt number 2 for outfit number 2, and I like this a lot better. I like that both of the pieces finished at the same spot. I like that I chose a button down that's a little more deep and saturated to balance out the use of so much white in the print. I do like the combat boots with this outfit, so I am gonna keep them on for this one. I think I'm gonna call this outfit number 2. I swear I'm gonna change out of these combat boots when they stop working with an outfit, but for now, I think this works better than my knee-high boots would, or my like sort of cowboy-esque style pointed toe heel boots. So I'm gonna call this outfit number 2. I really like this. I've never put this together before, and I think it makes this dress feel more casual and wearable for every day. And for this outfit, we have my Doc Marten boots. The end of their store is thrifted dress, and this button down is thrifted originally from Wrangler. And let's move on to outfit number 3. So for outfit number 3, I'm really hung up on being able to layer a sweater over this dress. It's such a thin dress that it feels like a waste to not layer a sweater over it. So after trying on a million throughout this video, I ended up going for this J. Crew sweater. I just love the proportion. I actually styled this in another video with a different skirt, and it just looks good with basically all of my skirts, so I thought it would be a good bet for this, and I was just nervous about how the black and the green would look together, because that's not really a combination that I love, but there's so much white in this print that I think that it works. It almost reads a little bit gray from far away, so I think it works well with this green. I'm wondering what shoes I should style with this. I think I might change out of the lace-up boots and change into my knee-high boots. I think that might work for this. I'm definitely not gonna end up with the lace-up ones after this, but what do you guys think? Do you think the lace-up ones look good with this outfit? And then you can compare it to the knee-high boots in the next clip. Here's the outfit with the tall knee-high boots. So you guys let me know if you like the lace-up ones or the knee-high boots better. What's funny is I didn't want to just use black shoes for these outfits because, like I said, my default is to go for black shoes when I'm doing a black grounded outfit. And so I was like, oh, well, at least I have my green clogs. I could wear those. But if I'm wearing a green sweater, I'm not going to reach for those green clogs. So it ended up being all black shoes, which I think is kind of funny. But anyway, here is the final outfit. I'm calling this outfit number 3. I like this because, again, it doesn't feel like a super black grounded outfit. I have the black throughout the outfit, so it feels balanced. The green feels good against the print in the skirt, and it feels like an outfit that I could wear day to day. So with that, it is absolutely dark right now. The sun is setting as we speak, so I will see you tomorrow, but in the same video with my final thoughts, and we'll talk about the outfits. All right, folks, let's talk about the outfits. The first set of outfits we're going to talk about are the jacket outfits, and outfit number one is the jacket with the Gap beanie and the hand knit sweater and the cream pants, and I love this. I never would have put this together. Thank you to Liz for the inspiration. I love how the pants and the sweater and the jacket all feel very cohesive. They all kind of work together, have all similar colors. I love that I remembered that I had a beanie that basically matches the sweater perfectly, and then just finished off the look with my favorite green clogs. I really like this. It feels so functional for every day, but still like fun and whimsical and fashion, and that is like chef's kiss for me. That is what I want to have in all my outfits, a little bit of whimsy, but it still needs to work for my everyday life. So this is definitely one of my favorites of the day. Okay, next up we have the striped sweater with the cream skirt and the fry boots, and I like this outfit, I do. But the sweater underneath, the Free People one, is like sort of like very boxy with a super drop shoulder. Like it's very wide, and the sleeves don't really start until like my mid bicep basically, and so it doesn't really lie flat underneath the jacket, and I could feel it in the moment. It didn't really bother me like sensory wise, but it kind of bothered me in terms of the outfit, and looking back at the clips, I can see that it's not like laying flat. So I think that if I was to make this again, I would just switch out the sweater for a sweater with a slit-in sleeve, something that fits better with the jacket. But that's no fault of the jacket. I think this would be just as cute with a different sweater. So this isn't like points against the jacket, but I just wanted to point out that it's not an outfit that I'll probably be repeating anytime soon, but I think it could be a potential inspiration for a future outfit using this jacket. All right, outfit number three with this jacket, we have the orangey red big bud press pants, the t-shirt, and the sweater vest. There's something about this that I don't like, and I think it's the fact that there's not a single print in the entire outfit, because I looked back at even the outfit with the blue big bud press pants, and I don't like that either. And I think it has to do with having some sort of print, because there's just so much solid happening within this outfit that I feel like it absolutely needs a print here. I don't think that's like a problem with the jacket itself. I think I just need some more printed options, or I maybe should have gone for something like this as the top, or just something to add in a little pop of print here. I think would have worked better. So with all that being said, I feel like I am going to hang on to this jacket. I think that it is a great piece within my wardrobe. I think it adds to a lot of the outfits that I created today, and I think there's not another jacket within my wardrobe that I think would work as well. I spoke about like thinking about using my denim jacket, but I think for so many of these outfits, I wouldn't go for my denim jacket. I would stay using this like warm tone Pendleton one. So I'm hanging on to this and keeping it in my wardrobe. Now let's talk about the And Other Stories dress outfits. And the first one is the sweater vest layered over the dress and the skirt layered under it. And there are still parts of this outfit that I really like. I like the dress layered over the skirt. I like the vest layered over the dress. But I think there's something about the bottom half of the outfit feeling really heavy because of the deep navy color as well as the black shoes. I feel like I wish that I had maybe a different printed skirt that would feel like a fun, playful print mix without being like too overwhelming as the underlayer. But I did like the volume of that navy skirt, so I'm not sure if anything I have could really give me what I'm envisioning. I also feel like the dress itself doesn't read very black, so having the black shoes in conjunction with the navy skirt are just making the bottom of the outfit feel really heavy, whereas the top of the outfit feels very light, and it just feels very imbalanced to me. Outfit number 2 is the Wrangler button down with my Doc Marten boots, and I really like this. I like it just as much as I did in the moment. I think it's a great way to make this dress feel a little bit more casual. However, I feel like this is something that I could do with any sort of mini dress. I don't think there's anything particularly special about this one. In fact, I think the fact that this kind of doesn't read black, but it has black in it, would make it more difficult for me to style and find button downs that I think could work well with it. I'm not like sold on this dress being the part of this outfit that's making it feel special. I think just having a printed dress underneath a long button down is something that I'm excited about, and not about the fact that this dress and this shirt together look really good, if that makes sense. Finally, we have the J. Crew sweater over the dress with my tall Marc Fisher boots. And again, this outfit doesn't feel like that exciting. Like, it's a cute outfit, but like, where am I wearing this? I don't know. I feel like this print and color makes me feel like I need to pair this with black boots, but then in the actual outfit, the dress doesn't read as a black print. It reads as almost gray, which makes it harder to style because I don't know what shoes to wear it with, because close up it would feel strange doing like a brown shoe, but then far away it looks heavy with the black shoe. So it just feels like a little bit off. And on top of that, this doesn't really feel in line with my personal style in terms of the silhouette itself. So with all that being said, I think I'm going to declutter this dress. I think I really love the fabric and the silhouette of this, but I think the print is just gonna make it too difficult for me to style. So I'm gonna let it go and see if I can find something similar that fits with my personal style better than this did. And with the only outfit that I really love being the Wrangler button-down outfit, that feels like something that I could recreate with other pieces that I have in my wardrobe. It just doesn't feel necessary to hang on to this specific and other stories dress. So to recap this series, we have styled 32 items and I've decluttered 16 because I haven't made up my mind yet about the big bud pressed jeans and the cream cardigan from last week's episode. But I think by next week's episode, I will have made up my mind about these. So I will let you know in that video and update the numbers to account for those two pieces as well by that point. But for right now, we're at 32 and 16. And speaking of not being able to make up my mind about those two pieces, I can tell that we're getting down to the pieces that I really like a lot and that are sort of the 98% there sort of pieces. Like, they're not 100% perfect, but they're really good. And so I think this series is more crucial than ever, because I'll tell you, when I was thinking about these outfits and what my final say was going to be for this video, for the dress and the jacket, I was thinking about keeping the dress, but almost as like a placeholder. I'll hang on to it until I find something better. And I was like, no, the goal is not to have a placeholder dress, a piece that I don't actually love 100%. The goal is to only be left with my favorites. So even though I really like this and there's a lot of things that I like about it, I know in my heart that it is not for my wardrobe and my style at this time. And so I feel confident letting it go, knowing that if I find the perfect thing, I will remember this dress and the things that I liked about it, and hopefully I can find that in another piece, but I don't need to keep the thing that isn't 100% perfect, just as a placeholder. So this is just a reminder for me and for you, if you need it, that you don't have to settle. There are hundreds of thousands of pounds of clothes in this world, new and secondhand, and so you can find the thing that fits your personal style perfect. You don't have to settle for the pieces that are almost perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love making this series. If you want me to continue making this series, make sure to like this video. I love making videos all about personal style and making the most out of your wardrobe. So if you don't want to miss anything from me, make sure to subscribe. It really helps my channel. If you enjoyed this, you might enjoy my video where I style my most difficult color. I only have one piece of this color in my wardrobe and I styled it 5 ways. So I'll leave that here and see you in the next one. Bye!